Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, a peek into your future. Who and where are you? And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. And in pile 1, we're using the Modern Witch Tarot. And you also have the Blue Whale here. In pile 2, we're using Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and we also have a Lotus blue butterfly here. In pile 3, we are using Wheel of the Year Tarot, and we also have the Eagle here. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you'll find the timestamps shared in the commentary section. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to start with the oracle cards here to see or to peek into your future. And first of all, you felt drawn here to the blue whale. It says unity, resonance, magnificence, and mastery. And I just see this majestic, big, big creatures, very big, the blue whale, swimming deep in the ocean, with some kind of majestic energy. And I just feel like the first thing that I'm feeling is that you're living your life to the fullest, or you're living like a big life. I feel like you're feeling very good about how your life looks like in the future. When I see you here, yeah, you are, and because the blue whale is such a big creature, it feels like you are not making you small in any way. You are like really in your power or in your energy. And with that, I also see like you have reached a point in your life where we are peeking into right now, where you are very happy about the way you are living. It feels like, yeah, you're doing the thing, you're living your life in a way that you want from your heart. So that's the first thing here. And you have liberator. Wow. Yeah, look at that. So a lot of freedom in your life. Yeah, you're living your life with a lot of freedom. And that's the feeling that I got, like you're living a big life. You don't sacrifice yourself anymore for like sacrifice what your heart wants because you feel like you have some kind of responsibilities or that you have to live your life in a certain way. So I feel like you have released some fears. And the thing that's coming here very strong is like you're living your life the way you would if you could choose, without fear, without like limitations, or without like responsibilities, which sounds strange, but somehow you have freed yourself from certain responsibilities. And with that, you're living a big life. I keep getting that, living a big life just the way that you want to live it. You have gray. Learn to scan your body. It makes me feel like you moved away from a gray life. I keep getting like responsibilities. Like maybe you needed to. You're not sacrificing your well-being for your financial security anymore. You have found a way to support yourself mentally, emotionally, financially, without having to sacrifice your emotional health, your well-being anymore. So gray feels like, yeah, you moved away from the boring parts of life, the I have to do this because otherwise I won't survive, or this is my responsibility, this is my burden. So you with liberator here, you feels like you freed yourself from some burdens as well. This actually looks like a monk here, kind of looks like a Buddha statue, with the hands, if you see that. So it really makes me feel like that you have gray. You know, doesn't this look like, yeah, it actually is a Buddha statue. You know, I think it's in Thailand, if I don't remember it wrong, maybe in other cultures as well. You know, they put like little golden flakes on the Buddha, if I don't remember it wrong. Actually, I'm not sure now. So yeah, so, and actually it's gold, but here you see it as gray because it's a black and white picture. So kind of shows, the gray becomes gold. Yeah, you have moved away from the gray, and you're living in a life where you are creating more gold, more colors in your life. Let's see what we got more. Wake up call. Wow, you're about to discover your life purpose. Yeah, you know what? That's what feels so good here. You're living a big life. It's because you're living your life purpose now. So you have discovered your life purpose and you're living it. Wake up call. So something. Wow, it's a very strong energy here actually. So you got like a wake up call maybe. You got maybe a spiritual awakening, or you got like a idea or something that moved you away from the gray here. Learn to scan your body. That makes me feel like you started looking at your life from some kind of wake-up call. So this feels like this is like an important event that is happening to you with a wake-up call here, where you start, you know, wake-up call is really like a breakthrough, or like, woo, I got a wake-up call and all of a sudden I see things so clearly. So something is happening with you here, and this feels like kind of prior to the peek into the future that we're looking now, but it could already have happened, or it could be before. So we're doing 2 peaks now. Yeah. Where I feel like you're changing your life a lot, liberating yourself. Because I keep seeing you as this whale swimming deep in the ocean, you know, very peaceful, living your life, living your majestic life, resonance, living your life purpose to the fullest. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, so you got a wake-up call, and then you changed your life. You changed your life. Maybe you let go of things. Maybe you meditated. Maybe you went deep into the shadows here, the gray areas of your life or within yourself. Something happened here. With that, it can maybe even close the door, because look at this. Actually it looks like a window here, but yeah, it says door. So door to personal healing and happiness. So you opened up a door here, and we have a white dove here also signifying freedom. We have the lotus flowers here and the peacock as well. Wow, look at that. So you really stepped into very beautiful future. I see you. Yeah, and where are you? Where are you? Yeah, we don't know where you are. But if we look at this picture, it kind of looks like you are somewhere exotic. Look at the rainbow here as well. I feel like you're living somewhere in nature, or connected to nature, or working with nature. But it feels like I keep freedom. I mean, that is all written all over your reading today. You are free. You are happy. And very stable. I feel like very like this big creature, the whale, you know. You feel like very safe and secure and stable where you are. Like nothing can shake you. So with the wake-up call, it feels like you went through some things here that made you stable like that. We also have sacred plan. Wow, yeah. You are really living your life purpose. You're doing that, and in all your personal power and empowerment. Look how confident you are here. Doing your thing. Whatever that is. Maybe it will show. Let's see here. Let's just fix the cards a bit. Sacred plan. Oops, we have accept love. So yeah, I mean, love, peace, harmony, living your life purpose. Meditate, learn to scan your body. You know, that's Vipassana meditation, you know, when we are scanning our body for sensations, or just observing our body, observing our inner body. And so it kind of feels like you're very like grounded and connected with yourself. And once again, I just want to say it once again, there is going to be like a certain period of your life where you are, and maybe you even been working on yourself and, you know, all those things, but it feels like there's going to be like a very important turning point for you here where, and this doesn't even have to be like intense, you know. Many times we think everything has to be so intense, because if we look at the gray here, it's kind of peaceful, you know. It's the Buddha statue here meditating, holding hands like this. So it's kind of very peaceful. So it's like you start seeing, it's like an important, very important turning point for your personal and spiritual growth. And like that's gonna be a very strong wake-up call for you. Could be that you're releasing like a big chunk of your ego, or you're releasing something that has been in the way for you to look at your life and yourself. I also feel like it's the turning point, kind of the divine timing, when it's time for you, because you did liberate yourself. You went through a lot of things. Now it's time for you to do the last thing that is left here. It's kind of for you to fully discover your life purpose. And if we see it here, you're about to discover your life purpose and door to personal healing and happiness, sacred plan. I mean, it looks wonderful, your life purpose. So a higher life purpose. So I think, yeah, there has been a before and after, many befores and afters. Of course, you know, it feels like you've been on a long journey, and that's what I'm saying. Like, many of you have already had your spiritual awakening. So this is like a big turning point. I feel like they kind of, so strange, they kind of show me like a U-turn even, but like U-turn where you don't end up in the same place, which is strange, because a U-turn, you turn and then you go back on the same road, but they kind of show me like a U-turn and then the road goes next to it. So it's like, I heard like, it's so strange, I hear like a parallel reality or dimension or something like that, which sounds very strange. So let's just go with it. It feels like it's like your life continues, but you changed. So you're moving up to another like timeline, or just like another you. The life is, it kind of like a lot of things is still gonna kind of be the same maybe in your life, but you changed. And yeah, you changed, and you're definitely doing something new as well. And I kind of see you, yeah, I don't know what this is, but you know, it feels like a cottage here, or like a sacred place, some kind of sacred place. Where are you? You know, they keep telling me you are at the same place where you are now, but still not. So that's why I kind of like your surrounding changed. It didn't change, you know. The streets looks the same, and the city looks the same, but you changed. So at the same time, because you changed so much, the city doesn't look the same, the street doesn't look the same, and the people that you meet isn't the same, because you have changed. So that's the U-turn, you know. You turn, and then you kind of look back, but from another like a higher, you have. So for some of you, this is really like a strong ego death that you do, and it shifts your perspective and your reality of things. So, wake up call. And I feel like you're gonna be very clear in you're very clear in your mind what you're doing. You know, the blue whale is very connected, so you're very clear in what you're doing, what you're doing. Yeah, you're living your life purpose, and there's no doubts in your mind that is not what you're doing. So you know what you're doing here, and look, yeah, because the confidence here. The confidence that you have here, sacred plan, you know you're doing something. It's like that. When we hear the calling, when we hear the true calling, it feels so right. Nothing can make us doubt ourselves, because that true calling is so strong and so pure, and it always, actually, it's true, it always feels good. But if we're chasing something that's not our true calling, you know, it's not in our destiny, it's not in our karma, you know, to experience that, it's gonna feel like, it's not gonna feel good in the same way. It doesn't mean that following our life purpose and our calling doesn't come with obstacles, but there is some kind of sense of, this is so right, this is so true. It's like an innate feeling of just knowing that this is true. So I feel like, yeah, it's like there's no doubts in your mind here. Accept love. You are so much better in accepting love. I feel like you're very balanced here when it comes to giving and receiving love. yeah, giving and receiving love. So I really feel like there's this big shift that happened with you. Let's look at your tea leaves here as well. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And you have fair woman, dealing or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Kind of makes me think of an angel. So, rooster, an arrogant person, dealings or relationship with a Oh, here we have your little house. Yeah, for some of you, you really bought like a little house. Kind of still feels like you're. I keep getting this feeling in pile one that you didn't move far away from your living now. So it kind of feels like you're kind of close to home where you're living when you're listening to this reading. I don't feel like you moved abroad or something like that. I feel like, yeah, you. But it could be that you found yourself your dream cottage or something like that, because or dream house. I see you like very like close to nature. I do. And actually, rooster, arrogant, boastful person, kind of feels like a wake up call. The rooster here makes me think of ego. So I think you got rid of something. And I think the biggest thing here that I think you came into peace with something painful within yourself. And with that, you also released some arrogant and boastful people kind of in your life. Go look at this. Rooster is criticizing here. So, and I feel like it goes from inside yourself and also outside yourself. So there's things that have healed and you have come to term with yourself. And at the same time, also, like I said, you have also released people that was somehow abusing you or being mean to you or criticizing you, or you had some dramas with some people. Could be a fair woman, a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair that made your life a bit difficult. Could also be you that look like this. But kind of, white hair makes me feel like, yeah, I feel like you're very matured. I feel like you dealt, let's put these two here. I feel like you dealt with the difficult people in your life, but I think you also dealt with you being a difficult person for yourself, because I say that many times, actually, the relationship with ourselves is actually the most important relationship. It can also be the most difficult relationship. So I feel like you are friends with yourself, and with that also you dealt with the difficult people in your life. You're more peaceful. Your heart is more open, and there is balance in your life now. Yeah, there is balance in your life now. I think the biggest thing here is yeah, if you freed yourself. I really didn't even think about that the liberator was on top here. So you freed yourself from this. So whatever that was, it feels like, because we have it here, it's showing up in the reading, it feels like it was something that really like was troubling your mind, or that was taking like a lot of energy from you. It could even be like it was in your karma to deal with this person. And I feel like you dealt with it. You liberate yourself. You freed yourself from outmoded beliefs. You released negative thought patterns. And yeah, So yeah, somehow that fixed itself. And I see like, yeah, I just keep seeing you're doing your thing here. So we're going to do some tarot cards and see. Maybe you're going to figure out what you're doing. It's a general reading. So of course, kind of, it's going to differ a lot. But yeah, There's somebody here also with you, accept love. There's two hands here. So yeah, it could be that there's somebody with you in the future. Love, and the hands look very similar here, So somebody that's very similar to you, or it's kind of like also makes me feel like you're giving love to yourself. You're accepting love from yourself, and you're giving love to yourself. And I keep getting that maybe that your relationship with yourself maybe was a bit difficult at times. So I feel like that it's not like that anymore. You're very like good with yourself. Yeah, you're very good with yourself. Look at that card popping out here. So let's just go like this. And let's start here, the Chariot. Yeah, look at you, rebel. So yeah, you are a bit rock and roll here in the future. There's the city. There's the city, and you're kind of looks like the city is in the background here. So it could be that you're living somewhere close to the city, but still like a bit outside the city, because I feel that, or if you're living in the city, it kind of feels like you're living kind of in a calmer area or something, but it's kind of close to everything that you need, but still somewhere a bit outside, or somehow a bit like more calm. Even if the Chariot is fast, fast moving card here, but she feels like she's holding a magic staff here. It makes me feel like you created the home that you wanted and you're very happy about it. But look at it, you have a crown on your head. You're very funky here. So yeah, you're very confident. You're confident and strong. It feels like you got your shit together on this card. So you got your shit together. You dealt with the things that needed to be dealt with. And I think there was some things that you needed to liberate yourself from. Some kind of karma thing here that has to do with anger, criticism, people crossing your boundary, maybe a fair woman, but it could also be like an angel here, but yeah, or somebody that gave you gray hair, like karma that gave you white hair or something like that. And yeah, you have done that. You dealt with that, you're done. And you created, I feel like, a successful life. You know, the Chariot, this is a lot about success as well. So I feel like you created a successful life. Live it with your life purpose. I see you have a very nice home, and you're not moving around. It's a very stable home. It kind of feels like, yeah, it's your forever home, or you're gonna have that home for like 10, 15, 20 years. It's like stable. It's like I see the home is not movable. Kind of really shows me like, yeah, here is where you live and that's it. So, and also with your career. So home and career situation seems to be very stable, and it's kind of incorporated with your life purpose. So either your life purpose is supporting you in your home and in your career, kind of, you know, or you're financially supporting you in some way. But yeah, feels like you're doing that fully, completely. Two of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, two things. I said, yeah, two things that shows up here is your home and your career. So, Two of Pentacles also shows how you're balancing things. Very good. And once again, you're out in nature here. Let's just continue. We have the Moon. You have Wheel of Fortune. And let's do one more card. And the last card here is Death. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just fix a little bit. Peek into the future. Who and where are you? Death. It's like this turning point. Let me see here. There's gonna be a lot of things happening in your life, pile number one, I feel. But I feel like it's much more, I don't know how your life was up until now when we're peeking into your future, but I feel like it was a bit more difficult. And I feel like it's becoming a bit more easy. But I still feel you're growing a lot. And I still see there's a lot of things that is in your sacred plan for you to experience, for you to do. Like there is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon here makes me think, yeah, there's gonna be some elements of surprise here with the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. Things that are in your destiny that's gonna show themselves to you that you didn't know about. So it's kind of like you get the wake-up call, you change your life, you find out what your life purpose is, you're very happy, you live it, and your financial situation feels like it's improving. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're buying a house for yourself. I keep getting like a lot of stability, like a lot of stability. So you never have to worry about the financial bit, it feels like. You know, Two of Pentacles, you're juggling here. So yeah, it feels like maybe you've been juggling your finances a lot, but it feels like it's not going to be that much juggling anymore. I feel like it's going to be balanced out. And I think it's in the plan of the universe as well, because it feels like you have certain things written in your sacred plan here, in your life purpose. Like you are going places, you are doing places. And it feels like maybe if you're going somewhere, you have like a base, like your home or your place, and then you're going and coming back, and then you're going and you're coming back. back. So you have one place that is going to be like where you have your roots, and that feels like it's nature. Like I said, maybe somewhere outside the city, or if it's in the city, like I said, it's going to be like a quieter, more high vibrational area where they have certain, I don't know, like trees and plants and things like that. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, it totally disappeared here. Let's see if I can find myself back. Oh, let's just forget about it and continue. So we have the end of your reading here says death, and that makes me think, yeah, and then I feel like, yeah, and then the story continues. So you're gonna reach, I see when I peek into your future, you have reached some kind of plateau or a very good life. But I feel like the story does not end there. There's more, like I said, in your plan. There is more, and I think you're supposed to go very far this lifetime. Let's see, let's do one more card and see if we can see where you're going here. Queen of Wands, yeah, look at that. This card also wants to come up, Ace of Swords. So you got Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords. You're gonna keep getting some kind of like realizations, and you're gonna keep, and maybe that is like kind of in your destiny as well. I just see keep seeing the wheel of fortune turning. So I feel like you have like certain missions in your life that's kind of not gonna end. It's like you keep doing this maybe to the end of your days. Yeah, maybe serving, maybe working with something specific, maybe doing something specific. It's kind of hidden, you know, with the moon here in the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of, it's hard. And with Ace of Swords, I think that they're saying like you're gonna keep revealing bits and bits and bits of your life purpose. So it's like you're starting to live your life purpose, and then it's gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, so say that you, okay, let's go for like a spiritual example here. Say that you feel very called to start like a retreat center, like a spiritual retreat center. And then you do that. But then like along the road, you like, ooh, we should like expand the spiritual center, and we should have like a yoga part, and then we should have like some part that works with plant medicines, and then we should have like maybe we should do some retreats abroad. It's kind of like, so I just see you like continuously expanding. So, and your guides are telling me like, yeah, it's because your life purpose, you know, it's the sacred plan for your life this lifetime is pretty big. No, they show it like a spider web, you know. It's not just like finding out what it is. It's like finding out what it is and starting with it, and then it's like it's unfolding, and then another part is unfolding, and then another part is unfolding, and another part is unfolding. And I think you're gonna keep going like this kind of your whole life. And Two of Pentacles makes me feel how some of you are like going somewhere and coming back, or kind of balancing your personal life and maybe public life, or personal life and your career, or something like that. But I still feel like harmony and balance here. So I feel like, you know, you're Queen of Wands here, so you feel very like confident, and you know what you're doing, you know what you're going. And Ace of Swords here shows like breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. So the path where we're peeking now into the future, the path has really opened up for you, and you're living your life purpose. You have started to really live it. And but like I said, there's going to be doors and doors and doors and doors and doors and doors open up. But I don't feel any negative energy at all. I actually feel like exciting, like your life going to have a meaning. I think that's the most important thing, that our life has some kind of meaning, because it gets boring, you know, even just living, you know, imagine yourself having everything, you know, all the abundance in the world, the nicest house, you know, you can buy your airplane if you want to. Even rich people get depressed. So we have to have meaning. So I think one of the biggest thing here for you is that you have found meaning, and your meaning is in your life purpose, because you have a very big life purpose this lifetime, where, and you know, when we're living our life purpose, it's fun, it's nice, you know, we're happy because our life has like a deep meaning. Yeah, and the blue whale deep in the ocean. So you're living your life with this deep meaning. And I feel like where we peeked into the future now is kind of just in the beginning, kind of in the beginning, not beginning, but kind of still in the beginning. Even if you think like, yeah, I've reached my goal, ooh, this is just the beginning. Wait and see how everything is gonna unfold for you. It's gonna be beautiful for you, pile one. Okay, so pile one. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile one, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to put your tarot deck to the side, and we're going to start with your oracle cards here to peek into your future and figure out who you are and where you are. So you felt drawn to the Lotus blue butterfly. It also says transformation, becoming, lightness, and beauty. And I just read about the Lotus blue butterfly. It's actually extinct and it hasn't been seen since 1994. If there's any butterflies left, it's said that you can find them on in North California on the coast side. So I know I have some American viewers. Could be that you are living in California here in the future. So of course it doesn't have to be so. But yeah, extinct, rare. Yeah, let's see here. I just felt like, yeah, you definitely transformed here in the future, and you're doing, something very unique and something very rare, something very, very, very different. You're definitely standing out from the crowd, and I just get this sacred feeling about you. It feels like, yeah, I see it, like tapping into this energy makes me feel like, wow, if you spot a Lotus blue butterfly that hasn't been spotted since 1994. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So I feel like you're doing something or living something, or you became something amazing. Let's continue here. Don Juan. Light attribute spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Shadow attribute, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So Don Juan. Seductive. Okay. What else do we have here? Blue. Activate your healing power. This Don Juan card just really felt like misplaced between the Lotus blue butterfly and the blue. Two blue here. So the blue makes me feel about like truth. There's something truth. Truthful, truth. Let's see here. The void. You may be covering up the emptiness or pain within through an addiction. The void. Maybe you're filling yourself up. So yeah, maybe the void here. So it could be that you had some certain relationship in your life that was filling up some kind of void, but it kind of feels like you are transformation. So let's do some more cards. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Yeah, second chakra is the sacral chakra. So, and sacral chakra is also addictions, and it's also relationships, sex. Don Juan. So, but because we have the Lotus blue butterfly here in the beginning, which I really feel like is kind of the energy that you are in when we are peeking into the future, and also blue activate your healing power. So I really think like your future self is trying to show me how you somehow healed your sacral chakra and this empty feeling of disconnection that you had within yourself, within you. And maybe because of that, you had also some addictive behaviors in your life, and maybe even you were drawing Don Juans into your life, like I don't know, like because this card is black. I kind of like black, so but it just feels like, and the void is black. It just feels like there was an emptiness within you. Yeah, there was an emptiness within you, or a lack within you, or a disconnection within you that you were trying to fill with other things, maybe social media, maybe some kind of drugs, maybe food, maybe relationships, maybe trying to relationships, even destructive, it feels like a bit here. And I feel like that is not your future self is saying, yeah, that's not a problem anymore. Like, it's not there anymore. And so there was like, I think something very amazing happened to you that your future self is trying to tell me here. You got rid of something here. It's not with you anymore. That emptiness in your sacral chakra, some kind of emotional disconnection with yourself. And it kind of feels like there's a lot of things in your sacral chakra. There's like a lot of emotions, and there is addictions, and there's even other people's energies in there. You know, when we're intimate with other people, we take in the energy. So I really feel like there has been like a lot of energies in your sacral chakra, and it's like you heal that, you got rid of that, you cleanse that out. And emptiness or pain, and it kind of feels like you heal the emptiness or pain or addiction, or maybe all of that. So let's see what goes on here. Angelic protection, you know, more blue here. So a lot of Archangel Michael energy here. And the blue ray of light is also the ray of wisdom and love. So one thing that I feel here is love. Like I think your future self is telling us that, yeah, I know what love is now. I found love. We don't know that if that means that you found another person, or if it's just like you found yourself. But it's like, I feel like you're not disconnected anymore. You're like a rare creature to behold now. The lotus blue butterfly. So you have transformed into something very, very magical in the future, where we're peeking into now. And I see you near water, because we have blue here. So it could be that you're living somewhere. Doesn't have to be that you're living on the coast, but could even be like you're living near a lake or a sea, or like something with water. Somewhere there's water around you where you're living, maybe in the city, but I see some water. And we have to do the last two cards as well here. Seek an expert. You also have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Wow, and it ended up beneath the Don Juan. Interesting. And vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Chair filled. Doesn't have to be a new person, but could be a new person here. So Don Juan. Okay, so pile number 2. What I feel here, like the biggest thing here that happened with you, you dealt with your relationship issues. Because I feel like, yeah, there's been some relationship issues here. Because, the sacral chakra, you know, it's emotions, it's intimacy, it's being able to express our emotions, it's like being able to connect with people, connect with ourselves. It's our relationship, I think, to food, to sex, to drugs, to like a lot of stuff. And like I said, I feel like you've been like it's been stuffy in there, you know? It's just been like a lot of things going on in your sacral chakra. And like with seek an expert here, I think you went on a quest, or you went to do something here, and you some of you are going to work kind of with mushrooms, maybe even, because we have a mushroom here. You know, so such a strange picture, actually. So we have a mushroom, and there's a caterpillar. Yeah, you know, that is a caterpillar underneath the butterfly. That makes me feel like you went through a transition here. So you definitely transitioned. But it's a beautiful transition that you made, you know. You didn't just turn into a butterfly. You turned into like one of the rarest butterflies in the world, where it's like extinct, like maybe you don't even exist anymore. Like, yeah, you're like rare. So your potential has always been like, wow, your potential has always been, yeah, wow, that's the word. You really had like a big potential. And blue kind of feels like your color. Blue is your color, the color of truth, the color of wisdom, the color of unconditional love. So, and I think all this shows kind of maybe where you are now, dealing with a lot of things. Don Juan, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Either there is someone in your life, or that you are dealing with this type of energy. But Don Juan kind of also feels like if there is an addiction that you're dealing with. So it could be like your relationship to food, or your relationship to some kind of drug, pot, or alcohol, or some kind of addiction, or your relationship with people or with yourself. Like somewhere over there, there's just like, like pile two. It's very difficult actually here for you. And because it's like so many emotions piled up in each other, it's kind of very hard to feel like where is the root? Where did it start? Where did it start for you? Where is the root pain? Like, because it says you may be covering up the emptiness or pain within through an addiction, and also filling it up with relationships, or trying, that is also kind of an addiction. Like it's kind of like you're trying to numb the pain or emptiness with focusing on outside things to fill that up in some way. And I heard lesson has been learned. So it feels like you needed to go through something, and then you freed yourself from that. You came back. You came back and you transformed, you transitioned into the most beautiful, rare butterfly. Everybody's gonna be in like awe when they see you. It's like, yeah, like, wow, like, who's that? So you shifted a lot, you changed a lot in the future. You're definitely not the same person. Yeah, and the chair filled, that makes me think like, and when the sacral chakra is finally cleared and cleaned out, there's gonna be somebody here that is like loving you, and that you are loving. So I see also love here coming in. Chair filled. But I feel like you kicked out the things that wasn't supposed to be there. So addiction, people, pain, things like that. You kicked it out. Let's do some tarot cards here as well. Oh yeah. Angelic protection. So you feel very protected, but it feels like I feel like you're very like free. I think, yeah, free. Protected and free in the future. And continued. So I don't know what you're dealing with now, but it feels like, yeah, you really continued your life. I see you in a completely different place. When I peek into your future, when I peek into your energy right now, and I peek into your future, completely different energies. It's like it could be two completely different people even. Your life is different. You are different. And your sacral chakra definitely healed. Okay, so I have to say that. So I saw Archangel Ariel here, and I see a lion around here, and I just felt like Lyra, the civilization of Lyra, starseed. So maybe you're a Lyran starseed, or there's something with Lyra here. So for some of you, it could be that you're carrying a soul wound from Lyra. The blue here, looks like we're in the universe, somewhere far away. So yeah, for some of you, could be that you're really like let go of a core wound. Some of you found out who you are at a soul level, even. You connected with yourself on a higher level. Whatever it is, you're not the same person. You are definitely not the same person. You reached your kind of, your fullest potential. What is the caterpillar's fullest potential? Yeah, to become a butterfly. So here you became the butterfly. Becoming, lightness, beauty, you're living, you're light now. You're free now. Two of Cups, wow. It's all about relationships and love for you, even if it's the relationship with yourself here. So, blue. Your partner is also blue. So I have no idea what that means. So it could be that you're coming from the same place. But yeah, blue. Blue is, like I said, it's the blue ray of light. It's wisdom and love. Unconditional love, pure love, universal love. So there is true love here. True love here in the future. And maybe you need to go through all these difficult lessons here and all the pain here. But it's not with you anymore here when we peek into the future. The Hierophant, spiritual love. Yeah, spiritual love. You're very clear in who you are, I feel, in the future. With a Hierophant. There is someone for you. And this someone that is for you nobody can take this person away from you. It's kind of, you know, with the Hierophant, it's kind of written, it kind of feels, makes me feel like, yeah, it's written in this blue star. Blue star. I don't know, maybe you're coming from a blue star. I keep getting blue and blue star. Somehow blue is your color. Something with blue star. And a blue partner. You are blue and they are blue. I am blue, da-da-da, da-da-da. The song just came up. So something with blue. Six of Wands. Yeah, look at you. Victory and success. We also have Six of Swords. Wow, 2 6 here. So Six of Wands is, yeah, success. Six of Wands is also moving into peace. Moving into peaceful waters. So 5 of Swords here as well. Ending your reading. So 6 of Swords. Yeah, you left the pain. So someone was really hurting you here. Or something in the past was really hurting you. 5 of Swords. Look at this. There's someone using their sword. There's a lot of regret in this person here, actually. Hurting each other. There's been a lot of hurt, you know. And I feel like 6 of Swords here shows how you left that hurt. You left that hurt. You found yourself. You found the one that you were supposed to be with here. Or it could be that if you already found the one that you were supposed to be with, it can be that something else that was in the way for you to be able to fully give yourself, you know, because when we have experienced like a lot of pain in our childhood and we have addictions and we have like a lot of unresolved emotional pain and traumas and disappointments and anger, you know, we take that into a relationship. It's very hard to go deep within a relationship. So it could be that you are dealing with something chair filled. Yeah, maybe it's already filled here, but because you let go of this, your relationship is going to be deeper because the relationship with yourself is deeper now. So however that resonates, because the Hierophant kind of makes me feel, you know, Hierophant is like, I think it's the Taurus energy, you know, and Taurus, you know, there's not much room for change or movement, like kind of, you know, or it's like very, it kind of makes me feel like, yeah, it's written in the stars. It's just like this. It's the two of you, you know. It's like, yeah, you belong together. So this is how it's going to be here. 6 of Wands really shows here the success here. So, So let's just say it like this. When we peek into your future, you're successful in your relationship with your partner and the relationship with yourself. And you have released something here. The pain, the past pain that made this difficult. So let's look at some more cards. I felt like we should do maybe 3 more. We have 3 of Swords. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Cups. Yeah, past pain. And Knight of Wands. Yeah, look at that. So, wow, your future self really wants you to know this. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you had let go. You let go of that. 6 of Cups. Some kind of past pain here. Knight of Wands. You didn't just move away from that. You found your passion again. You found your passion again, because somehow the passion was locked and lost in your sacral chakra. There was other things in the sacral chakra that was taking energy. And because you somehow, maybe you seek an expert, maybe you kind of, you know, with the mushroom here, kind of feels like maybe you took mushrooms, or maybe you work with some plant medicines, or maybe you did something else, but kind of feels like you went on a quest, you know, for personal self-growth, spiritual work, something with yourself. You went here like a little child here. You went here, and because of that you went into a transition, and you're changed, and you started to let go of the things that you had to, the past things that happened here. And there's a lot of memories here as well. There's a lot of like wantings or desires or memories, and I keep feeling like there's so many things going on in your sacral chakra that it's a bit like difficult. It has been difficult for you to be grounded and centered within yourself. So, but I feel like that is gone. And because of that, you also reignited your true passion. Somehow your true feelings were lost because there's been so many layers on top in your sacral chakra, and because you cleanse that out. So I feel like you're more in touch with yourself. You're more passionate. It feels like you're more alive in the future here. And with the Knight of Wands, like, it's like you're not holding yourself back anymore. You're not scared anymore. You're not lost anymore. And Vulture, depression, anxiety, worried that someone is against you. You got rid of some energy vampires or things in your life, behaviors in your life that was taking a lot of energy. So Knight of Wands, you're riding here and kind of feels like, the Six of Cups, can really be like holding on to past memory, because it's good memories also. But it feels like somehow there was a past part of yourself, like holding on to maybe an idea that you had. Maybe maybe you were romancing, is that called? Like romancing something that was actually not good for you, like a relationship or an addiction or something. But it really feels like you let that go. So Knight of Wands here shows like passionately, confidently, you are now living your life from a better place. I really feel like your sacral chakra is cleansed out. That's what I feel. I want to do 2 more cards, so let's do that. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it was a long journey for you. It was like a long journey, actually, and with a lot of lessons here for you. Sometimes it was hard lessons that you needed to go through. But your future self is saying, yeah, okay, it's kind of all in the back mirror. What is it called? So yeah, it's not with you anymore. Temperance. Yeah, look at you. You balanced the things out. You cleaned out. Temperance here with the water. You cleansed out your sacral chakra. You cleansed out whatever was taking energy here. And we're going to do one last card. And you have 10 of Swords. Yeah, it was the end. Look at you crawling up here, even with the 3 swords. So you got 3 swords 2 times here. So for you, it could really be like you really had 3 big karmic relationships in this life. And it could even be like relationship with people, but also could be like relationship with alcohol, relationship with pot, relationship with like social media, something else, food. So, but 3 seems to be an important number for you also, where 3 big karmic lessons that you had, or 3 big karmic behaviors or emotions or people like that you needed to balance out this life. So if your future self is saying that's done, that is done. You have cut the cords here with the sword and the angelic protection. You have cut it and you have freed yourself. I think for you, pile number 2, it was not an easy journey, but you did it. You definitely did it. And you're transitioned and you're transformed. And now you have a good relationship with yourself. You have a good relationship with the true love here, the person that it's written in your star, 6 of Wands, you're living a successful life. And this is completely in the past now. You're not empty anymore. You're not trying to fill that void anymore, because now it's kind of full with yourself. You have reconnected with yourself. Yeah. Okay, part 2. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, part 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, Pie Tree, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to the eagle. It says vision, freedom, authority, and inspiration. And it kind of looks like you are the eagle looking over your life. So I feel like wherever you are in the future, it feels like you're very proud over where you are. You are overlooking your life with some kind of pride, authority, leader. You feel like you're a very yeah, like a leader here, leader over your own life, but you're overlooking something here with some kind of sense of accomplishment. So you have definitely accomplished something. You have priest. Okay. Light attributes, facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So I think you're living a very spiritual life. The shadow attributes here is violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. I feel like you are, you, wow, you're a bit, you're very, like your consciousness feels very high in the future here. You can really see, you see, you know, the eagle is all about the vision and having that higher vision. You can see everything and anything from the clearest truth possible. And with the priest here, it kind of feels like you are somehow helping people, or people are like to, people come to you for advice, I feel, or you're working actually with people, helping them in some way. You're definitely like some kind of helper, server, or a leader, I feel. We have Amber, awaken your creativity. Wow. A fiery leader. Very like charismatic person. Inspirational person, I would say more. Yeah, like a very inspirational person. Free, independent, inspirational person. Like I just see people really coming to you. They're coming to you for advice. We have Earth shifts. Wow. You are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such you experience all that she does. So yeah, very awake, very aware, and very connected like to nature. So it could be that you're living somewhere along the coast. I see water, I see trees, I see forest. I even like see a jungle, but like somewhere like in nature, definitely close to earth. You're even like with the flowers here, it feels like you have some flowers in your garden. Do you like flowers? Yeah, you like flowers. I see you having flowers or plants maybe. Connected to Mother Earth, priest, prayer. So very spiritual life. And you have indecision. Wow, look at that. There's going to look at this like a like a crossroad here. There's a crossroad here. Let's see the rest of the cards. What's happening? Earth and ground. So you have two cards here with earth and ground. So that's pretty interesting because we have the eagle here, which is that higher perspective. And then at the same time, we have earth and ground, making me feel like you're very connected from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. And I think this is what makes you fierce, fierce, inspirational leader or creator of something, creating something or helping something. So it feels like you're living like some kind of a big mission here. Indecision. It's like you are looking at things that is unclear and you're making it clear. We have to continue. This was like a little bit mystical here. Decide the outcome. So yeah, look at this. It's up to you. It is completely up to you. But we don't know what is completely up to you. Decide the outcome. So what I see here is you're definitely in control of your own life. And it kind of feels like you can make any choices that you want. So it kind of feels like there's a lot of possibilities. When we look into your future here, there's a lot of possibilities for you. It could even be that you have so many possibilities. Sometimes it can be hard for you to choose. But if we look at this card, decide the outcome, it doesn't even feel like it's like difficult like choices, like you, it's like hard on you. Even if you kind of in a restaurant, you know, even if you're like, yeah, you're in a restaurant, you're dressed as a judge, you have a menu here, kind of feels like, yeah, it's, you have decisions to make, but it's not difficult decisions. Some of you, it's kind of like you're making decisions for other people. Maybe for Mother Earth. Maybe you're doing something. Maybe you're really in some kind of higher position here. You achieved some kind of higher position in your life where you are taking very important decisions for humanity, for Earth, or something like that. This was a very mysterious reading. Very. Okay, let's do the tea leaves as well. Well, great worry over nothing. You know what? I actually felt like, I think pile 1 and pile 3 goes good together. In pile 1 we had a whale here, so that was a confirmation. So if you felt drawn to pile 1, I would recommend to watch that if you feel like it. But whale, great worry over nothing. It actually feels like whale, great worry of nothing. I think you're not lost anymore, you know? Actually, you know, we have the eagle here. So you're not lost anymore, but you've been very lost, you know? It feels like you come from a place where decisions and like you have dealt with a lot of like difficulties when it comes to your mind to see things clearly, to feel things clearly, to know what is the best action for you. It could even be that you have a hard time taking action in your life, because you have been very ungrounded. There has been like some kind of veil on your vision in your eyes, and with amber and creativity here, but it kind of makes me feel like the sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra, it was hard for you to do the right decisions for yourself, because it was hard for you to feel and see and know the truth completely. So I feel like at times in your life where you come from, it's not like this in the future, but kind of your future self is showing me like what is not there anymore. So what you're showing is like that you, at times, you know, we have an 8 here. It kind of makes me feel of 8 of swords. So at times it feels like you've been very stuck in your life, but it kind of feels like the only person that made you stuck has been yourself, because you have been going into loops. Your mind have been going in loops, and you have been holding on to certain ideas or beliefs, or just like kind of a mindset. And this mindset, yeah, great worry over nothing. Yeah, you had a big burden, you know, the whale is big animal. So you had a big burden in your mind. And the whale is also like a lot about communication. So it really makes me think about the mind. Your mind was really worrisome, and it was like, it was hard for you to take decisions. And this card, you know, because it's so dark, it's unknown and unknown. It's like 2 unknown paths. But it was very hard for you. And it was fear. It was also, you were scared of going into the unknown, I think, here, because, yeah, I mean, it's not nice to go into the unknown. It can be a bit scary. So this card, you know, this shows the dark forest. So somehow it feels like you have made yourself go into some, I don't know, loops. They keep saying loops. But decide the outcome now. And because this card is so peaceful here, and with the eagle here, so what I really see here is like you have no problems anymore when it comes to you freed your mind from the loops, and you're very grounded now with the earth and ground here. So you're very grounded, you're very connected, you have the ability to take good decisions for yourself, because you can see them very clearly. There's not troublesome worry and fears in your head anymore. So you see things clearly now, and you take good decisions for yourself, and you have the ability to take action in your life, because at times I think there was lack of action, and it could be because of the fear of the unknown, or it could be because you were worrying over nothing here, or it could be that you didn't know what decision to make, you didn't even know the way out, you didn't even understand what to do. But there was like a lot of unclarity. It's not like that in the future. And the diamond, wow. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Diamond feels like you know, diamond forms under a lot of pressure. So you went through a lot of pressure, a lot of mental pressure. I really think like your mind really took you on a whole journey this lifetime. So you went under pressure, you formed, you got cut into a beautiful diamond here, and you grew a lot like a person. I really see like, and mostly I feel like you're very independent, very grounded, very clear over things, and you are like, I'm trying to ask kind of the guides like, where are you? And then they laugh and they say you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So I don't know, like it kind of feels like you have a bit of a mystical path to walk on. Like where you started your life and where you're ending up, like really feels like completely 2 different places. And with the creativity here, it kind of feels like you're doing something creative. You're doing something creative and something independent. Some of you're having kind of your own business, because I see you as the boss here with the eagle. So you're the boss of your company, or you're the boss over something, and people come to you. With the priest, kind of feels like people come to you for advice, and like you reach some kind of achievement, or like some kind of a status, social status. I don't know if that's important for you. It doesn't matter, but it's just what I feel, because the eagle kind of flies over, so you're kind of like on top in some way. And it doesn't feel like kind of like you're looking down. It just kind of feels like you're holding space, and people come to you and you're kind of just helping them. So it's like a very uncomplicated life. Yeah, a very uncomplicated life, but definitely that you have reached some kind of achievement, or like a good place in your life in some way. And I think you're very creative here. Kind of, it really feels like inspirational, creative. Keep seeing like there's like, even if you feel like you're alone and you're doing your thing, I still feel like there's a lot of people around you. So, somehow you're standing out in what you're doing. Somehow you're standing out in what you're doing. I see you getting like a lot of offers, a lot of possibilities, a lot of offers. Sometimes you really have to decide what you want to do and go for. So, you are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such you experience all that she does. It makes me feel like you're very aligned. So I feel like you are also like something with your physical body. I see you like exercising. I see you having like a very good routine. So you're waking up, maybe you go for a little run, you eat your breakfast, like you have your life together, and you're doing kind of exactly what you're meant to do. Yeah, that's what I feel here. So let's do it like this. Oh wow. So when we put aside the outcome under the eagle here, like, the eagle and the judge, look at this. You're really like, you are the leader here. You are the one deciding things here. So some of you really like feels like you're a boss. You're a boss, or leading people in some way, or deciding things in some way. Where are you? Yeah, every time I like want to say where are you, I just hear you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So yeah, I guess it's a bit mysterious today. Let's see here. One card stayed, so let's just take that one. Oh, one more card here. Let's just do it like that. Okay. Oops. I'm doing everything. You see that? I'm doing everything wrong. I even put the cards upside down. So yeah. I think you've been like I think you have, I just have to say, so pile number 3, I think you have like a lot of like mental capacity and like psychic abilities even, and you have like a leader. You are like a leader, but it's kind of like you've been ungrounded, you've been scattered, you had a hard time choosing your path or choosing the way you were supposed to go. I feel like there's been like fragments of you, but scattered. So what I feel in the future is you're not scattered anymore, you're not lost anymore, you're not ungrounded anymore. You have grounded, and you came together. You came together, and you became like a very strong diamond here. And with that, you ended up exactly where you were supposed to end up. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I keep feeling like you are in a very powerful position where you are some kind of leader, It's like if people want the answer, people turn to you because you know the answer. 5 of Wands. You have the World. Wow. A beautiful World card. So I said in the beginning, with the eagle here, I said maybe some of you are moving abroad, flying somewhere. So yeah, it could definitely be like that with the World card here as well, that you moved abroad, that you're living somewhere else. We have 8 of Wands. Another eagle here. And you have Knight of Cups. Keep getting that you're advising people, showing people the way, leading people. Overlooking things, overseeing things. Because when I look at 5 of Wands here, Look at this. They are, I don't know what's called, arm wrestling. Yeah, so they're arm wrestling. But kind of feels like you're watching everything. And the world, you are watching everything. You are watching everything. You're leading. You're showing the way, a way shower. Yeah, you're showing the way. 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. You're showing the way on how to do it because you're the expert. Yeah, somehow you became the expert, pile tree, on what you're doing. And I think we need to do one more card here. Do we fit one more? Queen of Swords. Yeah, look here. Here you are, the expert. The teacher, maybe. The boss. You know, let's see here. It doesn't want to autofocus. Oh no, sometimes it just doesn't work. Let's see. Oh yeah, it worked. So yeah. The expert, the teacher. And the Queen, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it makes me feel like there's going to be like a lot of people drawn to you. A lot of people coming to you with all different kind of advice. But it feels like you're not, I don't know why, it feels like you're not that bothered. You're more calm and peaceful. So you definitely have something, I see you in the future, you have something to give to people. You know, maybe you have unlocked a gift here with Amber and awakening your creativity. Because you're giving something. And priest, you know, a priest is all about serving somehow. Somehow serving the light, giving advice, giving good advice on how to live your life, how not to fight, how to find peace. But to do this, it kind of feels like you found the peace within yourself and you unlocked some kind of a gift. Maybe you already had that gift, but it expanded now. But awaken your creativity, yeah, it's expanded, it opened up. And with kind of like you're growing with the earth, with Mother Earth. But Mother Earth, once again, makes me also think about your body. So I feel like you're shifted. It could even be that your body looks different. This sounds strange, but at times, you know, when we go through spiritual awakenings or like a lot of change, even our bodies can change. You know, the structure of the hair, the color of the eyes, even the color of the skin. This sounds very strange. The voice. I know, like, my voice, when I opened up my throat chakra, like really like a couple of years ago, I have a different voice. Yeah, my voice changed. You know, my voice is not the same as it was. So yeah, it could be that you're changing your physical, but I feel like your physical appearance somehow changed. Something with your physical appearance changed or healed or both. Because it feels like, it's like you cracked open and the real you was born. And with the real you that was born, there was also some kind of spiritual gift. It doesn't have to be spiritual gift, but some kind of personal soul gift or ability that got unlocked. And with that, so yeah, back a bit to Pile 1, because now I remember Pile 1 is about life purpose. So with that, you started living your life purpose, because when I ask them where you are, they keep telling me you are where you're supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be. Yeah, I have no idea. It kind of feels like for many of you, Pile 3, it's like really like you unlocked like a higher consciousness in you. So you are always where you're supposed to be. And I think it's always like that. I think we're always where we're supposed to be. But I just get this like very mystical energy with you. Very magical and mystical energy with you. So Pile 3, I think we have many... I heard shamans here also. So yeah, shamanic energy. And priests and priestesses and like people that has like some kind of a very interesting mission this lifetime. The world and 8 of Wands here makes me feel like somehow you're serving the world, serving Mother Gaia, serving the earth. Whatever you're doing in the future, it's for the benefit of Mother Earth and other people, I feel. But at the same time, it's also at the benefit for your soul, because it feels like your soul is doing what it was supposed to do. Your soul is doing what it's good at doing. So I feel like you're going to be very fulfilled. I feel you as a very calm person. Very calm person. You know, decide the outcome. Every decision that you're making with peace and calm and awareness. You're very grounded. I really think like your energy, people are loving your energy in the future here, because you're very composed and very calm. You're not hysterical. I mean, I think you were a bit hysterical before, you know, with the whale and the great worry over nothing and this indecision here, you know. So yeah, you really changed a lot. You really changed a lot. Okay. Pile number 3. So I think this was your reading, yeah. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, Pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.